Z100.
Oh my God, look who's here. The Jonas Brothers. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, wow.
This is so surreal because at the time we're taping this right now, I saw you guys all on E last night.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and you guys, it's like the only person here who does not have the regular TV show is Nick. Are you working on that?
There are some things in the works,
Okay.
actually, but they're top secret at the moment. But they're also
Nice.
not so top secret.
But we can
Let
tell
me
you
speak about it.
But I can tell you about them. Well, he's going on Iron Chef Celebrities.
Are you joking?
I'm joking.
Oh, I was gonna. I see. I love the Food Network.
Yeah, so do we.
This is not my
I
old
would love to
TV.
do that.
I just bought a new TV. My old rear projection TV has the Food Network logo embedded in it, and then the E Network. So you see Food E on it
Ooh,
on the old
Foodie.
TV. Yeah,
Foodie.
Foodie, which is
Foodie.
I'm a fatty who likes the
So
food.
that's the perfect combination of celebrity and food.
Isn't that weird?
He's
It's
actually,
sad.
you heard of Star's Earn Stripes? He's on Star's Fix Pipes, and he's
He's a plumber.
What are you doing?
plumber.
Good to know you guys haven't changed since I saw you last. Good to know. But you were. It's like I was on Broadway. I don't need to be on TV. I was on Broadway, and that's cool, man.
well, we hope he gets this American Idol gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hearing stuff. How close are we?
Yeah, I mean, it could happen. It's all about both sides coming together, making sure that it's right. But right now, it's all about these guys and their TV projects. I was doing a Broadway show for about 5 months. Finished that back up at the start of June. Had an amazing time doing that. I love being in this city, and I'm still living here now. So I'll be here at least till November, and which will be great because I'll have the place when we have our show in October.
Nice. And you kind of have it in because our midday guy produces the show I saw last night. So, yeah, I saw that too. I was
Yeah,
like,
just that guy,
that's
Ryan
so cool.
Seacrest?
Yeah.
Yeah, no big
I
deal.
just like to say our midday guy.
Yeah, our midday guy.
Yeah. Hey,
he
tell
doesn't
him
have any other jobs either.
Tell him I'd like to meet him someday. I've never met him before.
Really?
Talked to him on the phone, but never met him.
All right.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. You'd like
'Cause
him
I
a
know
lot.
you have connections.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
amazing.
First and foremost, because it's on my mind, because everyone saw it last night, and it is the first TV show I saw in a while that I watched real time and didn't put in the DVR.
Thank
Because
you.
I wanted to see what people are saying
thanks.
on the Twitter with the hashtags.
Nice.
Living it live.
Yeah, did you see it last night as well, live? Or
I
you
did.
You did?
I did. Yeah, we watched it.
Did you have any hashtags of things that were said on the show?
Hashtags? Yeah. My wife.
Catchphrases?
My
You
wife got a
have
bunch of bacon. Did that whole thing happen? And that was really funny. I laughed when I saw that
In
back.
case you didn't see it, she kind of had a Jessica Simpson moment on the show.
And she
with the
even
bacon.
admitted that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a
yeah.
Jessica Simpson moment,
Yeah.
which I thought was endearing.
You mean that she didn't know that bacon?
She's talking about pancetta, and she goes, "I think it's some kind of pork," and then, or no, pork. And my mom goes, "Or is it some kind of?" Oh, I'm getting all this mixed up. She says pancetta. She thinks, it's a little some kind of bacon, and my mom goes, "Pork." Yeah, it was just a whole big thing. It's not funny. You had to see it.
If you're
I guess.
Italian and don't know that, do you have to hand over your Italian card back? How does that work? I thought that was
I think
kind of
so.
important to
It's
know.
no.
In the
it's
Italian community.
Yeah.
I knew the show was going to be great when it opens with you walking out of the bathroom, Kevin, and it's like you've blown it up.
Welcome to the real world.
It's so true.
Well, who doesn't do that? Everybody poops.
Yeah, I read that book when I was 5.
Yeah, exactly.
They do.
Books I read, too.
What's that? You really?
I'm just taking it to
Cool.
a whole nother level.
Although a lot of females will say that they don't. Now, is she as open with that as you are? She probably I'm sure.
Oh, no way.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Well, she.
I don't think any women are.
I know some women who, when they get married, so they will go to their parents' house and actually poop, and then they don't want their husbands or boyfriends or whatever.
See, okay,
seeing
that's
that.
to the extreme.
Yeah, totally.
There's a problem with that.
Things I never thought I'd ever talk to the Jonas Brothers about.
Was that what the Meatloaf song's about? I would do anything for love. But I won't go to your parents' house and poop.
Pretty much it.
It had to have been surreal, man. The first time you met her family and the loud Italian family. And
It was cool. I come from a big family as well, and half or most of them are Italians as well. But this is like New Jersey Italian in a great way, and it was really cool to meet everybody the first time. A little intimidating, but it worked out for the better.
Now, I'd love an honest answer here, because there's always, when you've got a bunch of brothers in a family, and one of them announces, "Hey guys, I met the one, and I'm going to get married." Was there any dissension? Joe, Nick, did you go, "Hey," were either of you like, "Hey, that's awesome, she's cool. You sure you don't want to take any more time?" I can see Joe saying that.
I'm pretty sure we, listen to him but at the same time, I think we're like, take your time because we want to make sure that, this is the right girl. But
Yeah, I think we had the real conversations that all families have, and I think all brothers that are close and best friends, whatever setting you're in, it's like, it's important to ask the serious questions. And once he answered them, with real heart and sort of, understanding of the situation, I think we're both like, all right, great.
Go for it.
And it would all worked out the timing. But yeah, there definitely were the questions.
Kevin, did you get offended?
No, I appreciated their honesty and everything. We had to take a lot into account, but they also knew my heart in it, and they also knew Danielle. They knew that was going to be who I was going to end up with, and so I spoke to them probably a year almost, or maybe half a year before I ever even bought a ring or did that. So before she ever knew we were going there, I spoke to my family and them.
So, okay, there was lots of communication. I get that with your family. You know, just seeing the show last night. The conversation at dinner was unreal. I'm not going to lie to you. The whole, like, okay, it seems like something that is like a private thing between a married couple got brought to the table during dinner, and people are just eating, should we have a baby? And it was almost like one of you guys was going to buy a Lamborghini. I was like, you sure you want to buy a Lamborghini before we go on tour? Because you're going to have to store it, and that costs money. But it's like, you know.
Daycare. Whatever.
It's you and your wife conceiving a child.
It's funny. Like, we have conversations all the time that we're nonchalant about, I guess, because we're just family and we just talk about it, and it's just the way it is. But, you know, at the same time, we were going to save those conversations for us, but look, that's what family does, right? They just get into each other's business.
I met your dad one time. Does he always look so serious on TV? Your dad looked hardcore, like had that judge in a murder trial look last night.
Our dad really doesn't like to be on camera, so that's probably why.
Really?
He's not the guy. He wants to be the guy always behind the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
don't worry though. In an episode, we do go and visit a house in Texas, and we whip out his old music video. I think it's making an episode.
Yeah, it's coming. Get ready.
So, YouTube sensation, here we come.
What music video is this?
His old school music video back from, like, college.
Yes.
Leather jackets and all.
How long do I have to wait for this? Because I have to see.
Just watch each week and make sure to...
You understand why he keeps a stone cold face.
Yeah, right. Your mom was all about it, though. You could tell she was, like, happy to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was, like, all about it.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
But, you know, I think
she's the one who has lots of energy, so my dad gets to be the
Sit back.
focused, serious one.
Nice. It was cool seeing some of your songwriting process and some of your, like, tweaking on some of the stuff when you guys were all in the recording studio. And it's so weird. You never think that, like, the artist has it down by the time they hit the studio, but you guys are sitting there with a legal pad going, no, what about this word? Wait, hold on. No, if he's rolling past the club, maybe he should be rolling slow. I forget what
rolling
you guys
past the
were working
club
on
and lots of dove. Yeah. We just got to work out those.
You guys are sitting there. Yeah,
exactly.
Funniest part about our process, too, that you see in the show, which, you know, I think until you watch it back, you don't even realize that it happens, but is that, you know, you just sort of say these crazy sounds. Like, it just comes out. It's like you're singing a line. I think we were writing a song called Meet You in Paris, and we're like, Meet You in... And it just sounds crazy.
It's like, somewhere in life. Yeah, that's it. And it's like not right at all.
It's making sense, but, you know, outside of it, I think you'd have no idea what we were doing. Someone were speaking a different language.
Do you guys ever get angry in the whole process where you will have an opinion on something and 2 out of 3
get really mad at each other at the beginning of our songwriting career? I think because, you know, it's sort of natural to
Why is Kevin laughing hysterically? Like, what is there?
I'm just thinking about those moments, just like how we like.
You ever fought? Like physical altercation. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Like on the floor, like blood.
Joe pulled a
Lots
knife
of
on us
blood.
once.
I did.
Joe with a switchblade, that bad, huh?
Yeah, I got it from this guy. No, when we used to, like, I mean, we're brothers, so we used to wrestle and fight, but that was when we were a lot younger.
Yeah,
but I remember
the line in the sand was Kevin snapped my collarbone one time when I was about, I think it was like 7 or 8 years old.
Yeah, flipped him over my shoulder.
It was actually, this one wasn't out of anger. We were doing like play fighting.